My life before YouthBuild was, I was lost.
Let me see, my life was on a downfall, a complete spiral.
A lot of altercations, a lot of cutting class, cutting school. I wasn't into it. It didn't catch my attention.
You know what I mean? I see all my friends going to jail, dying. So I'm like, I need something to do.
YouthBuild was part of a total initiative that the Office of the Attorney General began. We began to look at how we could help young people. We wanted to focus on reducing juvenile delinquency, crime, juvenile violence, and so we began to look at programs that we knew would work on the front end.
So the young people come in, they don't know what they're looking for, they think they want a GED or they want a job, and then they discover that they're going to get everything that they didn't have that they needed. They're going to get adults who respect and care about them. They're going to belong to a positive peer group. They're going to do something that makes a difference in the neighborhood. People are going to start respecting them for this role. They get personal counseling, they get job skills, they earn their GED and their high school diploma, and they do it while internalizing a whole new set of values that have to do with mutual respect, cooperation, caring, and service to the community, and then taking leadership responsibility for their own lives and for their communities.
On a typical day here at YouthBuild Newark, young people participate in morning meeting, which is essentially our touchstone for the day. Young people get an opportunity to share information, talk about who they are and how they feel in a manner that hopefully supports their openness to each other to development. After that, they go into a schedule of either academic instruction towards a GED or vocational instruction, which in our case is construction. There are two components of that. One is construction theory towards a certification, and the other part is a hands-on demonstration of mastery of the theoretical curriculum.
As a vocation instructor, we don't really look at ourselves as just strictly vocation. We actually operate under all the same positions as the rest of the staff, so we are case managers at times. We have to be teachers at times, so we have to sit down with students, do one-on-one to show them that it's possible for you to get this. You might have to do a little refreshing, or we might have to do one-on-one so you can understand a certain lesson.
Don't let this intimidate you. You are the controller, right? These numbers are just on paper.
They'll sit down and talk to you. They understand your problems. They haven't all been raised with a silver spoon in their mouth. They face the same trials and tribulations we have.
It's like a home here. They treat you with care, love. They're there for you. If you need anything, they have it.
You know, the motivation, the push, like I felt I needed that.
You know, it's easy for us to, call up the Red Cross and go assist in another town or city, but we prefer our students to do community service projects in their respective communities and blocks that they live in. Because what that does is that, opens the eyes to everyone, their neighbors, their friends in their communities, that they're out there performing community service, making their community better. In turn, they have more pride and dignity on where they come from.
I like working in the community because it sets a good example for my children. You should always want to give back to your community. Plus, I look forward to every Friday getting out of class just to do volunteer work.
Well, the communities are plagued by many of the social challenges, whether they be violence, whether there is a high dropout rate. A lot of the youth that are served by organizations like YouthBuild are homeless. And so many of the youth who don't have the kind of support and the nurturing and all that they need to be successful will come to YouthBuild and find themselves a home.
They help you like hands-on, like teachers is actually helping you one-on-one. They do hands-on projects with you so you can actually learn how to do it yourself as opposed to them just showing you how to do stuff.
This program, it built me up from scratch. Like I said, it helped me get everything. Like it built your confidence up, your people skills up. I mean, they work with you. It's like they don't give up on you either.
I think one of the common misconceptions of the students that come here to YouthBuild is that they don't care or they don't have any dreams. But when you peel away the layers like an onion, you get to their core. They want the same things anybody else wants. They want to be happy.
You know, the more people that we can put into the economy and be productive in jobs benefits us overall. It also does something more for these kids because they're not on the street. They have a future, they have hope, they have a family, they have something to look forward to. And without YouthBuild, that opportunity, that future, that horizon will not be in existence.
So in order to facilitate the process and grow the YouthBuild programs, and through our expansion and funding of other YouthBuild programs, we began to identify Rutgers as a great partner. And so in working with the Cornwall Center, we were able to find someone who could help us manage the process, help us educate and coordinate and work with the YouthBuild programs. And we also were very interested in working with YouthBuild USA and making that connection. And so having a university partner tie all of those pieces together was really important for us.
I think that the Cornwall Center is a university-based initiative, provided these programs with a rootedness in what they were doing outside of their day-to-day. It got them anchored in they're part of a larger initiative because we brought them together. We helped facilitate learning. We helped facilitate cross-fertilization. And ultimately, we also helped them craft a message about YouthBuild as a vibrant, effective program in this state.
The power of New Jersey YouthBuild programs is in their results. In one program year, 22% of young people were able to receive a high school diploma or their GED. 52% received gains in their educational levels, and 60% were still connected to either the labor force or post-secondary educational opportunities 1 year at follow-up.
YouthBuild in New Jersey is vital. Even though we talk about how wonderful our achievement levels are educationally, and we talk about how wonderful our schools are, there's a significant number of young people in urban communities in particular, and rural communities as well, who drop out of school and they're forgotten. They don't have the kind of support system that would allow them to be successful, no matter where they lived. And so for YouthBuild to go out and literally recruit these young people where they are, wherever they are, and bring them in and not judge them and give them the skills they need to be somebody, to be productive, to be a contributor rather than a drag on society, makes all the difference in the world, not just for them, but for their families, for their children, for their future, but more importantly, for the future of New Jersey. We have turned people who are dependent into taxpayers. So how could that not help the entire state when we have people who are now contributing wonderful things to the society in which we live, both locally and statewide?
Welcome to YouthBuild, where they build the youth. Never sugarcoat nothing, just tell the truth. In life I keep digging, trying to find the roots. That's why I'm here pouring out my heart in this booth. Uncle Stacy told me that image is power. It's something more than life than just puffing the sour. I'm trying to make it in life, and standing on the corner ain't making it right. At first, it was hard to swallow it. Then Dr. Brooks taught your boy about politics. She taught me don't just chase the dream, you gotta polish it. And hopefully one day you'll get the scholarship. One city,